Damn, this totally sucks. They call this area, I don't know how well you can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in. But they would call this the Sea Hunt deck, where they filmed the creature of the Black Lagoon and stuff like that. So one of the hurricanes obviously took this out, or some kind of storm. Damn. Eddie and I wanted to walk it, but oh well. This is interesting. Must have been an old railway or maybe a boardwalk or something. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. It probably floods when it rains really well here. By the way, this trail is very well marked for arrows, A-R-R-O-W. Eddie's a bit of ways ahead of me. He was gonna wait for me, but I told him to go ahead because I'm not sure how far I'm gonna walk this trail. And this is called Creek Trail in Silver Spring State Park in Ocala, Florida. And ahead of me, it looks like it splits. I do have my Old Trails app on, so I might go that way a little bit, and then I'm probably going to go back to where a gift shop is, because I'm sure he's going to probably be thirsty when he's done, and we'll figure it out. And by the way, this is LA Casciato, hashtag The Adventures Awaits, coming at you from Silver Spring State Park in Ocala, Florida. So, like I said, I'm not sure how far I'm going to walk. We'll see. Actually, I think this trail goes out by the road. Let me look. Let's go over here and explore a little bit. And like I said, I do have my All Trails app on. So, I'm also not wearing the I can't talk straight. The correct footwear to actually be doing an hour hike, walk, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's 40. So I'm gonna go this way a little bit. I also got my geocache running along with Pokemon, so I might do a little bit of that and then head back. So I'll see. Like I said, Eddie was gonna ask if he wanted me, if I wanted him to wait for him, but I told him to just go ahead because I'm not sure how far I'm gonna walk this trail. But I'm gonna see if I can find a geocache. Problem is, some of them are micro because I have the pro version, and those are a pain in the butt to find. So wish me luck. And I'm gonna leave you with this gorgeous view. Later. Yeah, I was gonna do this geocache, and it's saying still about 377 feet away from me. So I'm thinking it's on the outside of this fence. So I'm gonna pass it I'm gonna pass it today and do it another time. So we'll see. I'll do it another time. I'm not gonna do it today. But I'll get back to you later. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the beginning of the park where the boats are. They have glass bottom boats there, by the way. Eddie had just texted me saying he's gonna finish the trail another day as well. So he's heading back. He should be back about 12:30 is what he's guessing. He does, and he's probably on point with that because he does walk faster than I do. And I'm not wearing the right footing. So, or footwear, I should say. So I'm gonna head back. I'll post what pictures I do have. Look for me on All Trails. So, it is what it is. It is getting kind of warmish. So, like I said, I'm gonna head back. Eddie said he was heading back, and he did get about a 10-15 minute head start. Like I said in the beginning, he was gonna wait for me, But I told him to go ahead, and then when I got to this trail, I texted him again so he would know. And I told him to go ahead and keep going because I'm not sure how far I was going to walk / hike this trail. So, and I was going to go too much further down anyway. So it is what it is. And we are going to do this again another day. So I'm going to go wait for Ed. And when we do this trail again, I will let you know. But this trail is very nicely marked. I don't know how bad it is with walking on it. You know, I do have my sandals, flip-flops, whatever you want to call them on. So I'm not truly prepared to walk this trail. It does do a loop from what I'm seeing on my map. But, I mean, it's gorgeous out here. The only thing I'm not liking is I am hearing a lot of traffic to my right. And that's known as East 40 or West 40, depending on the direction you're going. But, like I keep saying, we are going to do this trail another day. So, I'm going to head back. I'm going to wait for Ed. And, we'll see what happens. He does work tomorrow, so we'll see if we want to come back out Thursday or Friday early in the morning before it gets too warm. It's about 74 degrees right now. So when I check the app, I'll let you know. When I check my weather app, I should say, I'll let you know. But I'm going to leave it here for now. I will be posting some pictures and videos and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Oh, let me turn this around. And this is what I mean about the trail being very nicely marked. So that's good. You know, that's good. So that's why, especially for beginners, I tell them when you're first starting out, go with somebody that's more experienced. And stay on the trail until you get more familiar and more experienced. Not too worried about Eddie because he is just as experienced as on hiking / walking, whatever you want to call it, on these nature trails as much as I am, if not more so. Eddie also has a very good sense of direction and navigation. So, if he gets lost, he really bleeped up. But, yeah. Like I said a few minutes ago, I'm going to head back. That way he's not waiting on me and he doesn't worry about me. I'm the one that kind of gets lost in parking lots with GPS. But you put me in the woods, I can about 50 to maybe 70% find my way out of it. Eddie's much better at it. But again, I'm going to leave it here. Stay tuned for these videos. And I'll see you later. Bye. Woohoo! I did not get lost. I only had to glance at my Old Trails map app once. And of course I was stood on the right path. But that's where I came in at. Look at that view. Isn't that gorgeous? But yeah, just had to come back and show you guys this stuff. Saw some tracks. Look like deer. Kind of cool. But again, I am going to leave you here. Look at these. I wonder if that's wheat or something. I forget when this park opened. There's a history on it. If you want to look that up, again, it is Silver Springs State Park, Silver Springs, Florida, aka Ocala, Florida. So feel free to look it up if you so choose. And cool. There's also a campground here on the other side. So this is a pretty big park. There's a restroom over there. They have a water fountain there, so I'm gonna go hydrate and wait for Ed. Talk to you in a bit, and I'll see you on my next adventure. Bye. I'll leave you with this gorgeous view.